So we're only one day away now until the official reveal for the next set of free PlayStation Plus games, and I can say it right now, it appears that the games have been leaked early again. There's 3 games, they look pretty decent, but I'll get into it a little bit later. We have still got quite a few things to talk about. There is a giveaway running on Instagram at the moment. If you follow over on there, like the post, leave a comment, the winner will be announced at the start of the next month. And my sponsor Instant Gaming is also running a giveaway at the moment as well. Everything on their site is definitely worth checking out. The PSN credit and PlayStation Plus memberships are usually like 20 to 30% off anyway. But if you check down in the link below, you'll see there's also a giveaway where you get to pick your own prize, and I'd always recommend going for like a £50 PSN card, just because then you can pick a couple of games that you want off the store, and it's definitely worthwhile. But let's get into the main stuff. We've still got quite a few things that we need to talk about this week. We've got the drop for a pretty cool looking game, obviously the games that appear to have been leaked, and some other free stuff as well. So let's just jump straight into it. First up, the drop. There's one new game out this week which it actually looks pretty interesting, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know it was actually a proper thing. If you've heard of Vampire Masquerade, you may have also heard of the Bloodhunt version, which is a free-to-play Battle Royale style game. Now, I've got to be honest, when it comes to free-to-play Battle Royales, there's that many out there that a new one may get lost in the crowd. Obviously, it depends how the game plays and stuff. However, the gameplay for it, the trailer and everything does look pretty awesome, and it is available to play on PC and PS5. I'm not too sure whether or not it's cross-gen, so if you've got friends on different platforms, it's unsure at the moment whether or not you'll be able to play together. But it looks pretty cool. It's just an evolution of the BR multiplayer kind of thing. It's just set in a different kind of era, different kind of weapons, and a different style of gameplay, so it'll be interesting to see how the kind of new take comes in to the genre. But moving on, the main things that you guys watch for, the rumours. The games that appear to have been leaked, 3 games. The first one I know a lot of people are going to be really angry at, and it's FIFA. FIFA 22 has been named for one of the games. Now, when it comes to anything that's on like EA Access, I always hate it. Even though it might be a really, really awesome game, I just think the fact that people could be paying for a membership and just getting a game for free that they're already getting on another membership, I just think it's a little bit cheeky, but it is what it is. I'm not going to go into too much detail though until the official reveal. The next one is a game called Tribes of Midgard. This one doesn't look too bad, quite cartoony, looks like it could be fun to play. Again, not going to go too much into it, but it's a co-op survival style game. And the third one is a game called Curse of the Dead Gods. Again, gameplay for it doesn't look too bad. Kind of like Diablo-esque, I suppose. Whether or not that's the way that it actually plays, not too sure. But they're the 3 games that appear to have been leaked early, and I'm curious to see what you guys think. Out of the 3 games mentioned, which one would you be actually happy to pick up? Or are you kind of fully against all 3? Leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. But moving on anyway, bonus content. It's always nice to get something for free, whether or not it's through PlayStation Plus or through a different service. This one is actually through Twitch Prime. Now, don't worry if you don't have an active membership. There is a link down below that will give you a 30-day free trial so you can claim this stuff, a load of other free stuff, and there's free games on there as well. And I can't stress enough, the games are always worth claiming, even though they might not be on console. Just if you ever get a gaming PC at any point, it's always nice to have a stack of games sat there waiting for you. But the bonus content that you can claim right now is for Dead by Daylight, and the reason that I'm kind of mentioning this one is because it's a previous PlayStation Plus title. Loads of you guys will own it or have it in your library. It's an awesome game. There's loads of new stuff come to it and stuff anyway, but you can get yourself a little pot of gold charm. It's nothing special, nothing amazing, but it's always nice to get some cool customizations. And if you don't know what Dead by Daylight is, it's a game that you can play with your friends, and it's like a 5-player online thing where one person's a monster or like a serial killer, something from a movie that you'll recognize. So you could be like a demagogue and you could be Michael Myers, and the other 4 people are working together to try and fix generators to unlock a door to escape and not get murdered, basically. You'll go around as the killer. I love playing as the killer, and you'll just kind of track people. When they're at one of the machines, you'll be able to figure out which one they're at because it kind of does something on screen. And you have to kind of slash it on, pick them up, put them on a hook, and then they'll die. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I love playing as the killer just because sometimes if you play with randoms and you're one of the survivors, the killer will go AFK and the game just kind of goes on and it ends up dragging a little bit. But that's the free stuff that you can claim right now. As I said, there are some games on there as well that are definitely worth looking at. But yeah, let's move on. What have I been playing? You guys always ask in the comments and on Twitter, Discord and everything about what games I'm playing right now. This week, I've only really been playing one game. I haven't really been home, so I've kind of took my phone, my iPad, my laptop and stuff, do work stuff. But as usual, when I'm kind of doing that sort of thing, I always end up sitting playing RuneScape. It's that game that I just get melted into. There's so many new updates on it, and if you mention RuneScape to someone from like back in the day that's played it 20 years ago, they always say, oh, as if people are still playing it. And I think the thing that a lot of people don't realise is it's constantly getting graphical overhauls, gameplay updates, so it doesn't matter how long ago you played it, you can jump back into it and still have tons and tons of fun. And it's that massive open world RPG where there's so much to do, it's unreal. There's a ton of skills that you train. Every level just takes forever, but it's that grind that's absolutely amazing to do. That's what I've been playing this week. And again, when I mentioned about the Twitch stuff, you can actually get free stuff through Twitch Prime for RuneScape. So if you are starting out, it's probably a really cool place to go. Now, before we do get on to my predictions, any of you guys that are looking to start creating content yourselves, whether or not it's through YouTube, Twitch, or even the likes of TikTok, if you're not too sure where to go to get your stuff, like a mic and a decent camera and that sort of stuff, there's a link down below where you'll be able to see the setup that I use. It's not massive high range stuff, it's like mid-budget, does the job, but doesn't blow the bank, so it's definitely worth having a look if you're looking at creating content. I've actually opened up a new TikTok channel, which is based around the YouTube stuff, so little snippets off YouTube will be heading over there, and it's the usual name, PS Plus Central, so any of you guys that are interested in following on there, if you don't want to watch on YouTube, make sure you feel free. But to finish up with my predictions, there's only one game that I'm going to go for. Hopefully the leak's kind of right. I know every time it's been mentioned before and the games have kind of been revealed early, the leaks have been true, so I'm not going to spend too much time on predictions. There's just one game that I'm going to go for, and it's a game that I've mentioned a couple of times, and it's 7 Days to Die. The reason that I'm going for it again in my predictions is it's recently been added to Xbox Game Pass. So if you're on Xbox, you can get it for free and play it for free. On PC, the game is literally like £3-4 to pick up. It is dirt cheap, and I think it's an amazing game as it is anyway. The fact that there's a Unity developer working on it to publish all the brand new updates that are being added on PC to the console versions means at some point this game is going to be huge on console. So it'd be the perfect time to kind of give it away to promote it. But if you don't know what 7 Days to Die is, it's a massive open world gathering survival. So if you think like Ark Survival Evolved, that kind of thing, you'll start in, you'll spawn with absolutely nothing. You go pick up rocks, hitting trees, picking up bits of grass just to kind of level up, get XP and craft. But then you've got zombies instead of monsters and dinosaurs. So you'll go around like scavenging in houses. The way I've always enjoyed playing the game, it's like, imagine playing like a Walking Dead open world game. Apart from there's a few different variants of zombies. There's screamers that bring more in. There's giant, big, chunky ones that explode. But it's a really, really cool game, and that's the one that I'm going to go for in my predictions. I am curious about you guys, though. If there's any games that you predict are going to come to PlayStation Plus at any point soon, leave a comment down below. Now, we all know the massive change to PlayStation Plus is coming up over the next couple of months or so, and it's going to be really, really interesting to see how the rumours and stuff play out. Whether games that are on PlayStation now are going to be featured on PlayStation Plus as well, and same the other way around, and it's not too long until we find out. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.